Good morning, world. It's cold. I'm in Delaware. It's late March. All excited about spring, and it's 28 degrees right now. But we're going to persevere and marshal on regardless. Hey, yesterday morning, my wife Vicki took me out for a pedicure. Actually, I think she took me out to pay for a pedicure. Who am I kidding? We have the same credit card. But I feel sexy. Did a little something for myself. Spent some time with my bride. Got my strut going. This morning I'm thinking about things that I don't care about anymore. Like March Madness, the NCAA basketball tournament. Joe Biden, Donald Trump. I don't care about any of that stuff anymore. It's in the news all the time. So I find myself watching the news less and less and doing things I enjoy more and more. So it's just here, let me try and do this. This is something I cared about at one time. I went to the National Speakers Association, and I found that I don't feel like I belong there. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But I met a man named Mark Eaton. He's 7 foot 4 inches tall. And right now, I'm going to put a picture in here with me standing next to him, just so that you can see how naturally funny and ridiculous life is. But then again, I don't know if the picture's going to go in here because I don't know how to edit these videos. And the guy that's helping me lives like in Bangladesh, doesn't speak English, and I've never met him. So sometimes we don't communicate so well. So if the picture's in here now, let me just go, yay! If it's not, I say, I'm sorry. We'll try and do better. So I don't even know what happened, but you do. Thanks for being here. Hey, I'm worried about men. Seriously, can we talk? Me and you? A loss of interest in things can be a sign of depression. And you look at my life where there's March Madness. This is not a lie. I live in Delaware. I moved here, 30 years ago. And I was a Maryland basketball fan. Midnight Madness was the first night of practice. It started at midnight, like on a Thursday night or something like that. I never missed it. I moved 100 miles away, and for 20 years, I never missed a home basketball game. I would drive 100 miles, go to the game, drive 100 miles home, get up in the morning, go to work. I don't even know who coaches Maryland basketball now. My kids grew up, Juan Dixon, Lonnie Bax. I mean, we could name the whole starting five of the national championship team, 20-some years ago. Now, I don't even know if they made the tournament. Used to be selection day or whatever, when they would announce the brackets, was like, we would watch it on TV. I used to have a group of men that would come together like on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the first day of the ACC tournament. We'd drink beer and eat chili and spend 3 days just coming back and forth, open house. I was a single man. The house was mine to do what I wanted with it, and that's what I wanted to do with it at the time. Now I don't even know. The Orioles. I grew up, my son used to, when he'd hit a baseball, I'm watching my grandson Brody starting t-ball now. I'm going to get to see an actual game, go down to Jacksonville in about a week and a half. I can't wait for it. But my son Steven, when he was like 3 or 4 years old, if he hit a ball in the front yard, he'd yell, Cal Ripken. I was a diehard Oriole fan, had season tickets there. Went with my father and my stepfather. It was incredible. I couldn't name a single Oriole now. My interests have changed, but that doesn't mean that I've lost interest in things. Men, I'm worried about you. Part of this transitional phase in my life, every phase in your life is transitional. I'm doing these self-management programs, evidence-based programs for wellness, learning more and teaching about social determinants of health, teaching classes like Matter of Balance, bingo size, diabetes self-management programs, guess what? Men ain't coming out. They're just not there. Showed a clip the other day of, damn, my hand is freezing. I'm going to switch hands on this thing. Showed a clip the other day of 33 women enjoying bingo size, and just little old me there to take care of all 33 of those women because Ray was sick that day. Ray and I need help. Where are all the men? Look, guys, life changes. It's transitional. Don't let change in interests be misinterpreted, even by yourself, as a loss in interest. I am immersed in comedy. I am loving being back into doing it. It teaches me how to communicate. It allows me, it helps me teach people these self-management programs. That's what I'm immersed in. Careers change, relationships change, interests change, but don't let it make you end up on the couch. One analogy I'll give you is that in comedy, I'm a clean comic, but it doesn't mean I don't talk about sex. Sex is part of life, but I talk about it now from a standpoint of intimacy rather than, physical conquering or expression. Things change, things evolve. Don't get stuck in the man stuff. Look, I'm trying to preach. I don't want to preach. I just know that now, at this stage of my life, I'm a whole lot better at conversation than at consummation. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't make me feel like I'm any less of a man, any less involved socially. So, man, I'm worried about you. I don't know why you're not coming out to these things. I'm going to explore it a little bit more. I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to get you. I'm going to find a way to get you off that couch and come out and do these programs. I don't know, maybe a poker contest where the buy-in is, a donation. And at the end, whoever wins gets a picture donating the biggest check back to the organization. Would you come out for that? I don't know. Maybe a chili cooking contest. And then we can all get together that evening and enjoy it again later, if you know what I mean, man. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. But maybe we could sit down and in like the rain with lightning or something and stare at each other with our arms crossed and have a staring contest. I don't know. We got to do something. Maybe a spa day. Hey, if any of you out there, any men out there in, let's just say, a 100-mile radius of the greater Baltimore area want to join me for a spa day, let's go. I'll come pick you up in the RV. We'll go get a pedicure, a manicure, a facial. We can get couples massages. I don't care. We can even hold hands during the couples massage if that's what you're into. But let's just do something. Let's get out there. Let's enjoy the day. Hey, here's a cool thing about a pedicure. It's something you can do with your wife, but you don't have to talk to her. You sit next to her. You got a massage chair going on. She's listening to her headphones and music. You can be listening to yours. And another woman will touch your feet. Now, in the case of me, she was, I think, Cantonese, didn't speak English, like twice my age, and I'm 60. But still, she touched my feet, and it felt good. I feel sexy all day long. I was rubbing my feet together last night in bed, and I felt alive. Come on, man. Come on. Let's get it done. Don't sit in your recliner. I don't even have a recliner. I used to, but I don't know where it is now. My wife moved it. Anyway, come on. Join the parade. Let's do this again. See you out there soon. Let humor work. Boom.